You may think you know everything about YouTuber Tana Mongeau. She tells stories that detail almost every moment of her life, but sometimes these stories just don't add up. Have you ever wondered why her stalker stories seem so outrageous? New around here? Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more. Now, on to the shady side of Tana Mongeau. We are guessing if you're here, then you know who Tana Mongeau is. But if for some reason you don't, we'll go ahead and break it down. Tana is a famous YouTuber known for her storytime videos. Somehow, she managed to gain 2.3 million subscribers in just 1 year after starting her channel on April 30th, 2015. Now, she has millions of subscribers who tune in to her videos. Though she is famous now, her life wasn't always easy. In her videos, she talks about the constant fighting that went on in her household in Las Vegas as she was growing up. Living in Vegas her whole life exposed her to crazy parties, alcohol, and drugs at a very young age. So it is no small feat that she was able to rise up so far and become an internet celebrity despite her background. When you hear all of this, you probably think that Tana is a good person. You probably want to cheer for her. But the fact is, Tana's kind of shady. So many of her stories just don't add up. Don't know what we're talking about? Okay, let's get into it then. So everyone knows that Tana has a stalker, or at least that's what she claims. She says that she has known this guy since 2nd grade, and he's been obsessed with her ever since. At first, he was in love with her, but later, his unreciprocated feelings turned violent. Her stalker stories are part of the reason that she got so big so fast. In fact, one of her most viewed videos is "My Stalker Broke Into My House, Storytime." It has over 6 million views, so she's largely profited off of this stalker storyline that she has been telling. Over the years, she has posted lots of videos detailing the crazy antics that her stalker has done and how scared she has been. But after a while, people started noticing that some of her stories just weren't adding up. One time, she said that she searched the internet to find out if the strange message he had sent her had been plagiarized or if he'd written it himself. She said that she couldn't find it anywhere, so she figured that it must have been written by him. The weird thing is, when fans searched for the same message, they were able to find the exact story published on a website years before Tana ever talked about receiving it. She also claimed that someone hacked into her email and sent threats to McCarran International Airport in Las Vegas. She blamed the stalker for this. She even said that she spoke on the phone with the FBI regarding the incident. People may have believed her if information about bomb threats wasn't so easy to find. Fans searched for bomb threats at the airport on that day and nothing came up. Why would she make up a lie involving the FBI that is so easy to backcheck? She even said that her stalker snuck into her room and took Polaroid pictures of her when she was sleeping. If you have ever taken a picture with a Polaroid camera, then you know that those cameras are super loud and the flash is insanely bright. So if someone were to take multiple Polaroids of you, you would probably wake up pretty quickly. She also said that once she was out of town for a trip and she came back to a completely spotless house, meaning that her stalker broke into her home and cleaned. First of all, who breaks into someone's home and cleans? Later, Tana's former assistant, Alyssa Cardiff, made a video showing the security level at the apartment, which proved that Tana's story was just completely untrue. Speaking of her assistant, it also seemed like Tana lied about stories referring to Alyssa as well. In a You Now stream, she called out her former assistant for doing a bad job. She claimed that she paid her so much money for doing nothing that she was asked to do. She said that when Alyssa did actually do her job, it was always done poorly, which is why she was fired in the end. Eventually, Alyssa got tired of being lied on, so she showed fans old texts and pictures that proved how poorly she was paid. Apparently, she was only making about $10 an hour and $50 a day for her work. She was supposed to be her personal assistant, but the job turned into more maid work than anything. Alyssa also says that she would routinely get her money late, which actually caused her to quit. Since we weren't there, it's hard to say who's telling the truth with 100% certainty, but Alyssa's receipts are pretty darn convincing. When you lie on one person, then you probably do that to numerous other people. Alyssa isn't the only person that has fallen on the other end of Tana's lies. She has also lied on other YouTubers, one of them being iDubbbz. In order to tell this story, we need to back up a little. So iDubbbz is known for his Content Cop video series, where he breaks down videos from some of YouTube's most popular YouTubers. Unfortunately, there are videos that show that he commonly uses racially charged and offensive language, so Tana took to her Snapchat to call him out for his words. This caused iDubbbz to get super angry with Tana, and they basically got into a social media feud. To bring this feud to a head, iDubbbz went to one of Tana's meet and greets and got himself a VIP pass. Apparently, Tana didn't recognize him because she let him come up and hug her and take a picture with her. As the camera flashed, he said a derogatory term and Tana ran away. What's shady about all of this is that in Tana's video explaining the incident, she says that he wrapped his arm around her neck and basically choked her, and that it was nearly impossible for her to get away. When you watch the video of the event, you can see that his arm is wrapped lightly around her body, and then she walks away with no problem. Why lie about that, Tana? Tana. He was already in the wrong. Another thing that makes the whole thing so weird is that Tana herself has used racially charged language as well. iDubbbz actually featured her on an episode of his Content Cop series and uncovered clips of her saying the derogatory word in the past. He claimed that she didn't use the word in the same way that he did, but rather, her use of it was very mean-spirited. She initially said that she thought the word meant homie or friend, but later videos came out of her using the word in a mean manner to one of her African-American friends. Fans everywhere were calling her out so much that eventually Tana had to apologize in a video. She said that she initially lied and said that she thought the word meant friend because she was scared that people were going to think that she was a racist. She claims that at the time, she was just a dumb teenager, and that she and her friends thought it would be funny and shocking if she were to use that word towards her black friend while he filmed it. She apologized many times in the video, saying that she was stupid, but given her track record of bending the truth, a lot of people are having a hard time believing her. It's becoming apparent that Tana may be lying about pretty much everything. She made a video about getting a nose job. In that video, she claimed that she got the nose job for medical reasons, and not because she wanted to change her appearance at all. But the thing is, it did change her appearance, a lot. People were quick to call her out, including YouTube star Durian Ryder. He said that he also got the medical procedure that she claims to have gotten, but his nose looks exactly the same as it did before. It's hard to believe that Tana underwent septoplasty like she says that she did when all of the other people who went through this procedure came out looking the same, and she came out looking so drastically different. Because of all these inconsistencies in her stories, fans are really getting tired of her. Some people have even created petitions to shut her down. Black Screen TV even started a petition on change.org called Shut Down Tana Mongeau's Fake Storytime channel, proven to be a compulsive liar many times. The petition says that Tana has been making Storytime videos for a while, but that it has been recently discovered that she's a compulsive, manipulative liar. It says that she was called out by YouTuber iDubbbz TV, who released a video exposing the truth about Tana. The petition also talks about instances where other YouTubers have had experiences with Tana lying and being manipulative. It asks people to watch some of the videos for themselves to see the kind of person Tana is. The petition calls for her channel to be shut down because of her behavior being immoral and presents a bad image for YouTube. Over 29,000 people have signed the petition and agree that Tana's page should be shut down. The crazy thing is that 20,000 of those signatures occurred in just 3 hours, so it's clear that people are really feeling fed up with Tana. The petition isn't the only place where people go to let out their frustrations with Tana. There is also a whole Tumblr page dedicated to her called Tana Mongeau Exposed. The blog claims to be a place to expose the shadiness of Tana. It says that no hateful speech or threatening behavior will ever be condoned. Most of the people on the page comment about Tana's racially insensitive behavior and how everything that she has said has been a complete and total lie. It's insane that there are entire blogs and websites dedicated to exposing Tana and all her fake stories. When everyone is accusing you of telling fake stories, it's only natural that you would eventually want to clear your name. So of course, Tana decided to respond to these allegations at some point. Twitter user Sarah Sterling tweeted that she saw Tana in the bathroom at VidCon and wanted to ask her why she made up many lies about Disneyland, but didn't. Tana saw the tweet and had had enough. She responded saying, "Excuse me, what?" and then later asked why Sarah didn't come up to her and ask her instead of hiding behind a screen. She went on to say that she never even used a public restroom at VidCon because she wasn't allowed to, and accused Sarah of being the liar in the situation. She also commented on why people think she's lying about such small things. She tweeted that if she was going to lie, wouldn't she say something like she fought a bear on the moon with the Pope, and not something as basic as what people were accusing her of? She said that people are constantly trying to make up new rumors and new lies to defame her, but she refuses to let that get to her. A few of Tana's fans tweeted in her defense, and she liked their tweets. We are sure she was probably happy that at least someone came to her defense. Tana may make really great, interesting videos, but at what cost? Is it really worth the fame? If you have to make everything up, is it really worth all the money if people think that she is lying all the time? Or do you believe that she's telling the truth and that all of these people exposing her are just haters? Either way, you have to admit, when it comes to Tana Mongeau, some pretty shady things have been going on. Well, that's it for the shady side of Tana Mongeau. Were you surprised by the holes in some of her stories? Let us know what your thoughts were down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.
Imagine smelling strong smoke and then seeing something on fire at Jake Paul's house. When the Martinez twins moved out of the mansion, Jake completely destroyed their room with a hammer. After so many neighbors complained, Jake decided to buy a new house, and it cost him almost $7 million. We've seen him also destroy a lot of his brother's property and mess around with people who definitely didn't want to be pranked. Jake even taped his ex-girlfriend Alyssa to a wall and left her there for a while. If Erica moves out, the number of videos that she can make with other Team 10 members will decrease dramatically. She must know that, which means that she doesn't care. Could this be her physically distancing herself from the team so that she can make a quick exit?